You searching?
I'm gonna start now.
I'm gonna make sure we do not have the same jerseys this time. Oh, I'm at home. We're black. Come on. Yes, sir. Hey.
How the fuck they score, bro?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals.
I don't know what happened.
The first of... And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Come on, defense. Stop him. Yes.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he works free. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, 39 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down. Pollard, he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a give here to Pollard.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Lawson able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
A pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a third down. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Geno Atkins. And that will force a turnover on downs. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. But a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. Throwing on third down, Luck, as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. John Ross, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On first down, Pollard. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Back to throw here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll set up to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end Mike Gesicki, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Parker the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 17-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
About that one.
Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Flush to, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Taking it in from 4 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. But defensively, didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about. Coming out of college, you're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make our score 14-7. This will be fielded at the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Wow, this nigga is throwing across his body, bro.
Complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34
across
yards.
His body perfectly,
so the
bro.
big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Doing that shit, that nigga.
Out of the gun, Luck. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Now Bullock to add the extra point.
That nigga somehow just toxic.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Yeah, she calling me, bro.
Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Man, he won't kick it to the. All right. All this nigga know is cover
The
3,
Dolphins
bro.
at the line ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll have
how
it
is he
past
catching that,
midfield
bro?
almost to the 40
How is
before
he
being
catching
taken
that, bro?
down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Locke. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... And that is caught.
Oh my God,
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A big play there. As the first half is winding down.
One route, bro.
No, all these niggas doing is throwing post routes,
Coach,
bro.
talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent He said those can be the ones.
Bro, I have a deep blue in the middle right there,
They've
bro.
got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now Bullock will
He
send
can't
this one
catch up
away
to John
after the
Ross,
touchdown.
Nigga, that is a safety at linebacker, bro.
Oh.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, superstar potential at that. So you already know.
Play perfect ball now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
It's caught at the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball
he feel different now.
You
heard that? Okay.
But as you noticed, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He thought he was out of it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Can I not change the camera angle?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll drop to throw.
He
will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They'll fake it. Now Locke. He'll buy some time right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He wasn't expecting me to come out and
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Oh, okay.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
They still ain't playing no game. Hold up, he getting knocked down.
They're from deep in their own territory. 92 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. As his guys are back with a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
My mom thought I was lying that my lowest grade was 90.
They come up 1st and 10. Mixon with it.
She thought I was just going to be in here on the game.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Mixon. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Mixon.
I need somebody to knock the lights out of him.
He's brought down at the 9. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. They want to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone.
5 yards to the goal line. How fast he gonna go?
Stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
That's all you got to do.
Here's a run with Mixon. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Y'all done got smart now. Y'all taking every
Bullock
point.
will put this one through, and that will push the lead
I
up
knew
to
he was
double
going to kick it,
digits
but he
now
was going
at
to try to run the
10.
clock down. I
A
need
big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a
Ooh,
2-score
y'all is the
game.
fourth.
Let a
I thought y'all
little
was the
time off
third.
the clock, put some points on the board. It's not
It
totally
was the
third. I'll
average
be
yet,
looking at my
but it has to feel
position
pretty
right
good
now.
to them right now because as a defender,
I need
you go
to
out on
put
the
it to
field and
6
say,
minutes.
guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The
I'm doing that
Dolphins
next
at the
season.
line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
We ain't
And
got to
just
play
think of what
top.
it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot
Oh,
better
he was out of
than when you're
bounds.
trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now back to throw.
Bro, this nigga,
Nowhere
bro.
to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins in there
That
to
nigga's
take
Geno
him down,
Atkins.
and the clock will roll.
Did you look at his
They're in some
superstar
hot
stuff?
water now after
He
that
got
Like
sack.
his abilities?
Second and 21.
Because I think he got
Flushed out
pass
right.
rush.
And his throw
pass rush
is
thing.
incomplete. Devontae
Yeah, look,
Parker,
yeah, he
the
sure
intended
do. He
receiver,
sure do got pass
third down
rush.
here.
Playing no game. That's pass
An
interference.
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to
He
come
got
up with
pass
something
rush.
here on third down.
Yeah.
Same as Chris Jones, my nigga.
Yeah,
They'll
so.
set up a
Oh,
throw.
shit. Jamal Adams got his, too. Ooh, damn.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
You know,
All
niggas
right,
don't-
they're going to
niggas
try
ain't
and
no
keep
more.
hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected,
Oh my
they're going for
God,
it to
bro.
keep the drive alive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins.
Joe Burrow.
And as a result, their playoff run may end right
How many
here.
sacks? I feel like he got way more sacks than
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And I think this defense knew what
Nigga
was
not even
coming
like that, bro.
as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a second and 14.
I hope he retired before somebody can trade him. But I doubt anybody give him.
Bro, stop wasting my time, bro. Oh, damn.
Now it's Locke off the bootleg. Going for it all. And he
You
bats
fouled.
it away, and it
You
falls
fouled.
down incomplete. Getting in there to break that
Oh,
lead,
shit.
Rock Ya-Sin.
he almost got it.
Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of
This nigga
what's right in this
and
game.
Andrew Luck
Blitz
must got
coming, and down he
play
goes.
action specialist or something.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Disrespectful. Good block it. You gotta block it. What? Nah, they doing the regular one. We
Yeah,
got
it's
so
a
many
regular.
different leagues. We got like 3 different leagues.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Luck now to throw.
Doesn't matter
And
what
the
deal with
pressure
that when his
gets
speed
to him
decent.
again. Raekwon McMillan, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. So certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once
tired
doesn't
of
mean
this
if they get that
cover
same
three,
situation later,
get
that
bailed
they
out by
shouldn't go
power
for it
specialist
again.
ass nigga,
The
bro.
defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
I do run nothing but cover 3.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
He cover 4
And
down.
he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Cover 4 right there.
What the
The
fuck you
Bengals
calling
going to use the
timeout for,
second
bro?
of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Looking to throw.
That nigga want that ball
Sanders.
again.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike
Yeah, get there,
Gesicki.
huh?
First catch for him in these playoffs. He
Bro,
was
look
held
at you
without
now. He
one
make one
last
move,
week,
gone.
but he's got a first
My
down on
kicker
that
out here
effort.
throwing dots.
This quarterback now 8 of 17 so far, under 50%. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will
This
go
fool, I got the
only
first pick
as
in the draft.
incomplete. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so
picking up
much
after
hope,
this loss?
so much build-up,
Just
looking
picking
to
up, finally
move
made
on.
the decision?
One side gets
Just
to
making
do
it.
that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
I need a
It
center.
really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You
I
mentioned
really
the
just
hope
need a line.
to go on and
I
maybe
need a
play in
free
the
safety.
big game itself. Well, Let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because it's going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men
Really
and women on our
25-21.
I'm Brandon Gawan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
First touchdown game, nigga. Lucky as hell. And he know that shit.
Right foot. This looks smart.